Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome to Mind of a J. This is my new channel and it's my first video, 50 interesting facts about myself and my life in general. So, let's get started. My full name is James Morris Hunt. Morris is my middle name after my granddad. I am 18 years old. I am 5 foot 8 inches. Probably the stupidest childhood memory I have is when I pushed my sister off a trampoline at the height of her jump, almost breaking her legs. As you do, as a younger brother. I have one pet, it's a dog, his name is Lister. He's a New Zealand Huntaway, and if you don't know what they look like, I'll put a picture round about here. I study at the University of the West of England, or UWE at the moment, in my first year. The degree that I study is drama and acting. My dream job is to become an actor, fingers crossed. I do have a tattoo, if I can actually get it visible on camera. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah, it is based on Hamlet, as you can see, Yorick's skull. My favourite food, it's pizza, or anything with sausages in it, really. Yeah, I love sausages. My favourite dessert is a cheesecake. Cheesecake. I did have braces for 18 months of my life. The musicals that I've seen are Wicked, Hairspray, and Kinky Boots, and I'm also going to see Wicked, Hairspray, and Kinky Boots again, and I'm also seeing Hamilton. My favourite play that I've ever seen is Hamlet. The plays that I have seen in the past are Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, The Tempest, Julius Caesar, Death of a Salesman, King Lear, and The Hypocrite, I think. My favourite author is J.R.R. Tolkien. My 3 favourite musicals at the moment, I'd have to say, because they change all the time and also I can't pick one. Hamilton, definitely. Heathers the Musical, and if you don't know what that is, check it out, it's awesome. And also Dear Evan Hansen. I love Dear Evan Hansen. My favourite colour, probably I would say black. But if you count that as a shade and not a colour, I'd probably go for red. Or green. Red or green. Another fact about me is that I snore very loudly, which is not good for thin accommodation rooms. My favourite piece of clothing is probably my black ripped denim jacket. One second. This is my black ripped denim jacket. It's ripped, it's black, and it's denim. Yes, I am in a relationship with a girl named Holly Mae Wells. And she has her own YouTube channel actually. It's called Hazy H. I will put it in the description, and also there'll be an annotation somewhere around me with a link to her channel, so go subscribe to that. I have been on holiday to Dominican Republic, I've been to Spain, I've been to Rhodes, I've been to Paris, I've been to Tenerife, I've been to Cyprus, I've been to Ibiza, I've been to India, and also I've been to Nepal for a World Challenge trip, which is like a charity fundraising trip. Yes, I do have siblings. I have 2 older sisters, Vicky and Sarah. I'm afraid of spiders and heights, particularly. When I was younger, my dream job was actually to become a pilot instead of an actor. I remember when I was very young, I had a Lego plane right next to my bed. And also my grandma would buy me model airplanes for me to build and make everywhere. So yeah, pilot, I think. Allergies, I have none. That I know. Probably the worst injury I've ever got was when I broke my thumb whilst I was drunk at a party. Tried to jump over a concrete sundial and just, yeah, smashed right onto my thumb, broke it all, this thumb. I'm ticklish on literally every single part of my body. Previous jobs I've had, I've only had one, and that was when I worked at Wilko for 2 years as a customer service assistant, and those 2 years, probably the worst 2 years of my life. I'm from the city of Birmingham. At the moment I'm living in Bristol, obviously because of university, but I'm from Birmingham. When I was in the womb, in the old days, whilst I was in the womb, I actually I actually have lopsided ears, if you can't see on the camera. And that's because when I was in the womb, on this side of my face, I hardly moved at all. I would just have this side of my face pressed against my mum's, obviously the outside of her belly. So this one stayed the same and this one grew upwards. So yeah, I have lopsided ears, which is a pain because I wear glasses. My favourite animal is the badger. You see. Badger. I have a heart murmur. It's an innocent heart murmur, so it doesn't affect anything health-wise. But I think a heart murmur is when your heart beats differently to other people's, and my heart beats a little bit slower. I also have an Instagram account, which you can follow here. I have a Twitter, which you can follow here. And I have a blog based on the whole mind of a J, which you can follow here. Hopefully I've done them in the Bible. My favourite films, I couldn't narrow it down to one, so I narrowed it down to 3. There's The Greatest Showman, which just recently came out. There is Alien, and there is also Hellboy. My favourite TV show, this was hard, but I picked Game of Thrones in the end. My favourite YouTuber is, again, a mix of 3, because I'm indecisive. 1 is Shane Dawson, I know. 2 is a YouTuber called Tio, he's very small, but he's cool. And 3 is Yogscast, particularly Lewis and Simon. For A-levels, I studied English literature, history, and BTEC performing arts. My worst subject which I've ever studied is probably maths. The worst food, for me personally, would have to be tuna mayo. Or just any sauces in general. I can't eat sauces. The only sauce I eat is gravy. Hate ketchup, hate mayo. No sauces. Another interesting fact, I actually have a rock stuck in this ear from when I was in year 3 playing in a sandpit at my school. And some year 6s came, chucked sand at us, and a rock got stuck in my ear. It's still there now, just down there. I have won a silver medal at the Dance World Cup 2017 without actually dancing. When I was younger, I cracked my head open at the back by slamming it back on a mantelpiece or a bookshelf. Mantelpiece. And I now have a scar where they glued my head back together. I also have a ginger streak. My mum is ginger and my sister's ginger, and I have a ginger streak just around about here in my hair. When I was younger, when I went on holiday to the Dominican Republic, I had an octopus put on my arm, a live octopus, and it suckered onto my arm and wouldn't let go, on my left arm. But then the next day I actually had all sucker marks on my right arm, and still don't know how that happened. I support Minnesota Vikings for the NFL. It's been a good season. I watch WWE, and yes, I can actually click my neck. Can't do it now, because I did it earlier, but here's a clip of me clicking my neck. My nickname at university, which I won't explain, is Piss Boy. My Hogwarts house is Hufflepuff. So yeah, those are 50 interesting facts about me on my new channel, Mind of a J, that you obviously know about because you're on it. Anyway, please subscribe, like, share, favourite this video, just do anything to this video as long as you don't deface it. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye. No.